chair. So we need another chair.
Yeah, for him to sit in. Can you guys scoot back? Perfect.
All right, so our three contestants here on the dating game. What are we going for? Who are our contestants? Who's Gracie?
Gracie Hart.
Who's that?
Who's that? Is she dead?
Really? Sandra Bullock?
What?
Oh, wow.
I mean, Speed.
Okay.
Miss Congeniality?
Oh.
Gracie Hart? No, it's Gracie Lee Freebush.
It's Gracie Lee
Oh, yeah.
Freebush.
Okay, I don't know what's going on now.
Why don't you be like Mary Poppins?
Yeah.
Do you know Mary Poppins?
I know Mary
All right.
Poppins.
Gracie Hart was her.
I know the name.
Her
That
stage name
movie.
for
I haven't seen that movie in
Miss
like
America.
13 years though.
Thanks, you made me feel old.
All right, so we have Mary Poppins, and Josh is.
Why not like a sports announcer? Like a soccer announcer. Like totally extravagant or something.
Soccer announcer.
I can't speak Spanish.
You don't have to. Neither do we.
But I do, so it better be good Spanish.
All you need to know is
You talk really fast
You be
too.
really
Like,
enthusiastic.
you're really enthusiastic about it.
Fast.
just blah, 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 go. We'll work with it. Brad is.
No, he should be a running of the bull announcer.
They have announcers for that?
I didn't know that they did.
Look out! He's behind you.
We do now.
Whatever.
You are describing the running of the bulls.
You'll take the running of the bulls. Okay.
All right. Last but not least.
Jolly Green.
He could always be a D&D person, D&D DMer.
And I would just be sitting here.
You guys gotta think of something that he'll
Yeah, I was
get
kidding.
to.
Mary Poppins. Running of the bulls announcer. And
We need to think of something for brands.
He could be the captain that shoots the can off of his roof at the beginning of Mary Poppins.
Oh, he could just be an old sea captain.
an old sea captain.
Just make it easy.
All right, so we have Mary Poppins.
Or
running of the bulls
an ambet.
and an old sea captain. Crusty old sea captain.
Ready, sir?
Welcome!
Hey, how's it going?
All right, welcome to the dating game.
Glad to be here.
All right, go ahead and have a seat. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the dating game. So you know how this game works. Basically, you're going to ask your three contestants each a question. You go through 3 rounds, and at the end, you're going to figure out who you want to take out on a date that is paid for by the company. So sandwiches. So you'll want to go ahead and ask your first question. Take it away. Oh, actually, first, let's go ahead and introduce yourself. Who are you?
Hi, I'm Kevin. I'm starting running back for the Philadelphia Eagles, and right now we're losing. Actually, to be honest, I tore my ACL, so I have a job right now.
And that's why he's on a dating show.
That's why they threw me on the dating show. Yeah.
All right, so go ahead and go and ask your first question.
All right, so for bachelors and bachelorettes, for me to know a little bit more about you, what is your favorite thing to do when you're alone by yourself and no one's watching?
I would have to say my favorite thing to do when I'm by myself is to tidy up the place.
Please.
Yes, I like to clean. I'm a very neat person.
That's good. That could be a little, could be too OCD for my taste, but about contestant 2.
My favorite thing to do would be
Look out! Whoa! Does he have a Tourette syndrome?
No, not at least during the screening.
All right. Ooh, thank God for that. All right, contestant number 3.
I like to sit out on my boat, alone, waiting, harpoon in hand,
You have a boat?
for the great white monster to breach the surface.
Okay.
Do you like boats?
I love boats. Is it a yacht by chance?
Aye.
All right.
All right. So what are you thinking so far after round 1?
Contestant
What you're a
number,
little interested in?
contestant number 1, I mean, I'm a messy person, so that'd be cool, but it could also be signs of obsessive compulsive disorder, and, I don't know. Contestant number 2, I'm pretty sure has something going on. If it's on Tourette's, like, we gotta check her out, I don't know.
We have doctors on standby.
We do great.
We do.
All right, next commercial, we should probably get check on that.
Don't tell me how to run my show.
And contestant number 3. Yeah, I mean, I like boats a lot, so I think that's cool. Except I don't know what kind of white monsters are out there.
We'll save that for later. That's date talk. Anyway, if you want to go ahead and start round number 2.
All right, so say we've been together for about like 10 years, if it happens. What gift would you get me?
I would probably get you, if we've been together for 10 years, I would probably give you a chimney burn.
But I don't have a chimney.
But we do.
Okay. What if I don't want a chimney?
I feel like you're getting one. I feel like you don't have a choice.
Alright, well, contestant number 2, I'm a little afraid right now.
I would get you a bull's horn. Or the whole entire head. Stuck to somebody's back.
Whoa! I don't know how you go about doing that one, but how about contestant number 3?
Well, after 10 years out on the water, I'd give you my Moby.
Whoa! Alright.
It's a good thing we're on Fox because that would not have passed on NBC.
Not at all. Man, I stooped to some new lows. I'm just having that.
Well, you were playing for the Eagles. So, so round 2, you get any thoughts? Starting to lean towards anybody?
I mean, I guess like I could go with having a fireplace in the chimney. So contestant number 1, that'd be kind of neat. Even though I never had a chimney or fireplace, I don't know, just one of those things. I guess I don't know. It's like the only house on the block without one, so it might be kind of interesting. That's number 2. I mean, that sounds interesting. Still a little dodgy about them, though. I mean, seem kind of savage, doing that, kind of, out there, bull's horns and all that. And that's number 3. I mean, that was quite inappropriate for my taste.
You go NC-17
A
on
little
this
forward with
video.
that. Yeah, a little too forward with that one. So. All
Are
right.
you ready for round 3, the last and final round? Last and final meaning the same thing. So, you see what
They
I
are?
did there? Yeah, they are. So, round 3, go ahead and ask your final question.
All right. So, what is, like, personally, my favorite food is pizza and all that. But if we were like out, like, on just romantic dinner or whatever, what would be your ideal like meal for that?
Well, my ideal meal would be probably a spoonful of sugar.
Makes medicine go down.
That it does.
It does. All right. That's number 2.
Mine would be bull hooves covered in human blood.
I didn't know those are edible. Those are edible? What? Man.
I can sense the creamy vibe now.
They usually do away with the hooves. They make glue out of it, I thought, but I guess not.
We're dog bones.
I guess you could eat them, but all right. I didn't know that. That's number 3.
Well, out there on the water, you don't have much to eat, except for some dried, salted meat or some whale blubber.
Oh boy. So do you live out in the sea?
Yes, quite often, months at a time, most of the year. Almost every day of my life.
God, that just sounds awful. I mean, I love the sea, but just living out there looking for a big white monster, man. It's no way I can live.
It's the only way you'll catch them.
Well, all right. So that is the 3rd and final round. So now it is time. You have a tough decision to make. Contestant number 1 with your spoonful of sugar. Contestant number 2 with bull hooves covered in human blood. And contestant number 3, whale blubber and salted meats. So now you have the difficult choice. Contestant number 1, 2, or 3. Who would you like to go on an all expenses date to McDonald's dollar menu?
Oh, all right. Well, I mean, no offense, Captain Ahab. It's always my dream to live on a boat when I was a kid, but, you know, I kind of grew out of that. It was kind of in fantasies. That's number 2. I don't even know who that is. Like, they just creep me out. Something about some minotaur or something. Like bull hooves and bull horns and I don't know.
Maybe if you were to go running with the.
Running with the bulls. Was he a matador? Some kind of matador?
He just likes to watch
And announce.
and announce. Running the Bulls announcer.
That's that's out there. No, I mean, no offense, but no, you sound too nuts. I'm gonna have to go with Mary Poppins. Seems like the most mentally stable out of the bunch. Clean house in the chimney, so.
All right,